uh, went to the paddock, he seemed to be right at home there.
He was great. He was really just a true professional, and he walked through the paddock and acted like he had been there before. And then he went from the paddock to the gate and got to meet Bruce Wagner and his boys, Kevin and Chris, and they were unbelievable with him, the way they acted around him, the way he acted around them. So they got along great, and he schooled super in there, and we're just really happy. It's just a really good morning.
I mean, everything he does, he just seems to take in stride. Has that always been the way with him?
I mean, he's undefeated and winning 5 Grade 1s on 5 different tracks. Yeah, he's just a very special horse, and he continues to show us that on a daily basis.
Have you had a horse before who was so almost even-tempered in dealing with all this kind of stuff? I mean, you haven't had that many horses who've dealt with this kind of stuff, but...
Nah, we've been blessed with a lot of good horses, but he's by far the best horse we've ever had. And just like you say, he's got a lot of energy, and you see it in the afternoon and when he competes, but he conserves his energy so well in the paddock and around the barn area here, and he sleeps a lot in the stall, and he's got the perfect combination for a top racehorse.
What's kind of the plan for the rest of the week?
The plan for the rest of the week, if all goes well, is to gallop tomorrow, and then he'll jog Wednesday, gallop Thursday, and jog on Friday.
All about the same time, 8:30?
All the same time, yep.
You know, Mario, seems like your camp has always been pretty loyal to Mario when maybe other trainers weren't using him at all. Talk about the relationship between him and Mr. Redham and you.
Well, I think the relationship, it all starts with Paul and Zilla Redham Racing. Paul is so loyal, and what Paul shows Mario and I and Paul's and other trainers is just, he's always going to have your back. And, I think that's helped Mario and I through slumps, knowing that Redham Racing isn't going to fire you, and so it all starts with Paul, the way he leads us, and Mario continues to just show up in these big races. He's incredible.
It seems like Mario's temperament matches the horse's temperament to some degree too, right?
Mario's very calm. Yeah, he's got a real good mind on him, and he's a very good finesse rider, and yeah, these two get along fantastic. Here he is, right here, you guys. The champ.
Like when you assess the newcomers to the field, it looks like there's only 2 or 3 that are coming out of the Derby. You got about 7 or 8 or 9 new faces.
Yeah, that's I think the Todd Pletcher Stradivari, is that what you said? He's obviously very scary with those connections and the way he won at Keeneland last time. He strikes a lot of fear in you. But I think the biggest thing, we're just focused on not who we're running against, but just as long as Nyquist continues to do well, and we feel very optimistic that he's going to run a big race after winning a Derby, and he's just settled in here. He looks great, good energy, and he's just a total pro.
Do you expect a very different tactical race than you saw in Kentucky, or what's
I think so, yeah, because in Kentucky there wasn't a lot of speed, and yeah, this race it looks like there's some other speed in there. So it's gonna, one of the many assets of Nyquist, he's got good gate speed, so he can put himself in a good position, and if there's a few that really want the lead, Mario has confidence, as he saw even in Kentucky, where he let Danzig Candy take the lead. So definitely see the race unfolding a little bit different than Kentucky, but I'm optimistic we'll have the same results.
Hey Doug, I was a little late getting here.
It's okay.
Did you talk about him in the gate?
I did. I'm not going to talk about that again. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, he was great in the gate. We took him down there. Bruce Wagner and his boys were awesome with him, and he stood in there like a pro, like he had been in there before. And I think it's real important to have the gate crew be able to get to know the horse a little bit. On a big day like that, they're on national TV, and you want to give them every help they can to load everyone as quickly as they can, as safely as they can. So Bruce and his boys are great. You got it.